Welcome back to our video series on vitamins. Today's video is all about vitamin B9, also known as folate. But before we dive in, please take just a moment to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Folate is a water-soluble vitamin that is essential for human health. It plays a vital role in cell growth and division, DNA synthesis and repair, and the production of red blood cells. Folate is also important for the development and function of the nervous system. Folic acid is a synthetic form of folate, a B vitamin that your body needs to produce red blood cells, grow new cells, and develop a healthy fetus. Folic acid is added to many foods such as flour, breakfast cereals, and bread. You can also get folic acid from dietary supplements. Folate is the natural form of vitamin B9, while folic acid is a synthetic form. Folic acid is easier for the body to absorb than folate, so it is often added to foods and supplements. Folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, is an important nutrient that helps your body produce red blood cells, grow new cells, and develop a healthy fetus. It was first discovered in 1931 by Lucy Wills, a medical research scientist in India. Wills was interested in the problem of severe anemia in pregnant, poor textile workers. She discovered that eating liver supplements and marmite, a spread made from brewer's yeast, helped to improve their condition. She called this unknown substance the Wills factor. In the late 1930s, scientists discovered that folates, which include folic acid, are the active agent in the cure of anemia. Folates are essential for normal blood cell production and fetal development. Folic acid was first isolated from spinach leaves in 1941, and its chemical structure was determined in 1943. Industrial synthesis of folic acid began in 1945. Your body uses folic acid to make and repair DNA, help cells grow and divide properly, produce certain proteins, and help red blood cells mature. Red blood cell production. It is necessary for the production of healthy red blood cells. A deficiency in folate can lead to anemia, a condition in which the body does not have enough red blood cells to carry oxygen to the tissues. DNA synthesis and repair. It also plays a vital role in DNA synthesis and repair. This is important for all cells, but it is especially important for rapidly growing cells such as those in the fetus and developing child. Nervous system development and function. It's also essential for the development and function of the nervous system. Folate deficiency during pregnancy has been linked to an increased risk of neural tube defects, such as spina bifida and anencephaly. Folate is also important for brain development and cognitive function in children and adults. Reduce risk of heart disease and stroke. Folate may help to reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke by lowering levels of homocysteine, an amino acid that can damage blood vessels. Reduce risk of cancer. It may help to protect against certain types of cancer, such as colon cancer and breast cancer. Improved cognitive function. It may help to improve cognitive function in older adults and reduce the risk of dementia. Folic acid supplements are used to treat folate deficiency and prevent birth defects. They may also help improve brain health, reduce heart disease risk factors, and help with other health conditions such as diabetes, fertility issues, inflammation, and kidney disease. Treating folate deficiency. Folic acid supplements can help bring up your folate levels if you are deficient, preventing birth defects and pregnancy complications. It can help to prevent neural tube irregularities such as spina bifida and anencephaly. They can also help reduce the risk of pregnancy complications such as preeclampsia. Maintaining brain health. Adequate folate or folic acid supplementation may help protect against Alzheimer's disease and other mental health conditions. Folic acid deficiency can lead to anemia, an increased risk of heart disease and certain cancers, and developmental irregularities in infants if pregnant women don't get enough folate. Folate deficiency is a relatively common problem. It is estimated that up to 50% of pregnant women in the United States do not get enough folate. Folate deficiency can also occur in people with certain medical conditions, such as celiac disease and inflammatory bowel disease. Symptoms of folate deficiency can include fatigue, weakness, shortness of breath, palpitations, headache, diarrhea. Folate deficiency in pregnant women can lead to neural tube defects in the fetus. Neural tube defects are serious birth defects that can affect the brain and spine. Taking folic acid during pregnancy helps prevent neural tube defects, but having high levels of unmetabolized folic acid in your blood may increase your child's risk of autism spectrum disorder or ASD. People who take less than 400 micrograms of folic acid per day are unlikely to have high levels of unmetabolized folic acid in their blood. High levels of unmetabolized folic acid during pregnancy may also affect children's mental development. In one study, children whose mothers took more than 1,000 micrograms of folic acid per day during pregnancy scored lower on a test of mental abilities than children whose mothers took 400 to 999 micrograms per day. Taking high doses of folic acid may also be associated with other health conditions, including cancer. Folic acid may lower the risk of some types of cancer, but high amounts may increase the risk of prostate cancer. Impaired immune function. High-dose folic acid supplements may suppress the immune system. Whether this could put people at increased risk of infection is still unknown. The recommended dietary allowance or RDA for folate is measured in dietary folate equivalents or DFEs. This is because your body absorbs folate from food and folic acid from supplements differently. You absorb about half as much folate from food as you do folic acid from supplements. Adults need about 400 micrograms of DFE folate each day. Pregnant women and breastfeeding women need more folate, about 600 micrograms of DFE folate each day. Your body stores folate in your liver, blood, and tissues. Infants, children, and teens need different amounts of folate depending on their age. That just about does it. Thank you for joining us for today's video. Join us for our next video in the vitamin series where we will be discussing vitamin B12. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a comment. Until next time, stay healthy.